Today, we invite you to slowly step into a story that was not born to be loud, but instead echoes far beyond the boundaries of countries, languages, and expectations. A story that does not demand attention, but gets it. Without fireworks, without grand parades, without excessive fanfare, the historical epic starring Xiao Zhan, Legend of the Tibetan Sea, has finally officially premiered in Japan. And like a calm ocean on the surface, its presence feels subtle, yet holds a powerful current that is hard to ignore. This is not just a cross-border television broadcast. It is a moment of shift. A Chinese drama has steadily stepped into Japanese cultural space, not only through TV screens, but also through video format releases, a sign that this story has come not to stay for a while, but to settle down. On January 8, 2026, the drama premiered during prime time on WOW, one of Japan's most prestigious premium channels. What happened next could no longer be called a regular broadcast. It became a cultural event, quiet but resounding, calm but full of excitement, discussed from online forums to casual conversations among Japanese viewers who were encountering such a profound Chinese palace story for the first time. The Japanese title, The Legend of Zhonghai, Silent Flames That Shake the Imperial Court, sounds like a whisper, not a shout. But that is precisely where its power lies. A fire that does not burn quickly, but gnaws from within. Every Thursday night, Japanese viewers are now invited into a world of power intrigue, gray morality, and long-held revenge, all framed by Xiao Zhan's controlled, precise, and slowly piercing acting. Interestingly, the promotional material released by WOW presents a sharp contrast. Xiao Zhan appears with modern short hair, simple clothes, speaking in natural Mandarin. There is no dubbing. Only Japanese subtitles flow softly beneath his voice. The decision to retain the original voice feels very deliberate, and the effect is extraordinary. There is an intimacy there. It is as if he is not being promoted as a foreign product, but as a real person speaking directly to the audience across the sea. A small gesture, perhaps, but one that is meaningful and full of confidence. Fans were quick to pick up on another detail. The video was likely recorded the previous summer. They describe it as soft, elegant, almost dreamlike. A trivial detail for some, but enough to spark a long discussion. Because for fans, every layer of this figure always has a story. But what really silenced many people was the way WOW positioned him. On their official website, Xiao Zhan is introduced as a world-class star, a national treasure of China. One sentence, one phrase, and the virtual world was set abuzz. Is this a marketing strategy? Of course. But more than that, it is recognition, not built on fleeting sensations, but on years of hard work, bold role choices, and artistic consistency. WOW highlights his global journey through works such as the Untamed and Doloa Continent, then frames Legend of the Tibetan Sea as a high-class revenge drama that is sweeping global audiences, not as a passing trend, but as a work with weight and staying power. Before its official release, they even chose to test the waters with great care. On December 13, 2025, episodes 1 through 3 were screened at Humax Cinema, Ikebukuro, Tokyo. The event was open to the public, and the seats were filled, not because of empty hype, but because of genuine curiosity. As an added touch, WOW launched a giveaway campaign featuring collectible cards that appear within the drama. Small, simple, yet effective. A subtle bridge between the fictional world and the viewer's hands. Then the inevitable question arises. Why has this drama been so widely accepted? Part of the answer lies in its cultural depth and aesthetics. The series presents 18 elements of China's intangible cultural heritage, from mortise and tenon joinery techniques to references to the classic kunku opera The Story of Washing Silk. All are presented without showing off or lecturing. It comes across as a natural part of the world it creates. The Japanese media, in line with the People's Daily, praised the drama as an ideal example of cultural export. unobtrusive, unassuming, yet deeply confident in its own identity. Then there are the numbers, cold, objective, and undeniable. Globally, the drama has been distributed to more than 190 countries and regions via Disney+, achieving an IMDb rating of 9.5, the highest in the history of Chinese television dramas. In South Korea, it ranked first among Chinese dramas on the 3 major IPTV platforms during its run. Now, with satellite broadcasts and premium channels in Japan, its global footprint feels less like ambition and more like inevitability. Domestically, its dominance is just as strong. During its initial run, the series topped the rankings on Lighthouse, Maoyan, and Yunha. Youku crowned it the Drama King of 2025. Its broadcast on CCTV 8 recorded a rating of 1.469%, breaking the record for costume dramas in the last 5 years. More than 30 major awards followed, including the Golden Angel Award at the China U.S. Television Festival and the Most Influential Work Award at the Weibo Vision Conference. But all of that, the numbers, the trophies, the ratings, still doesn't quite capture its impact. The real essence lies in one name, Zhang Hai. This character refuses to be simplified. He is neither a clean-cut hero nor a cheap antagonist. He is intelligent, calculating, restrained, and possesses a quiet yet thrilling charm. Chinese and Japanese audiences even gave him an equally powerful nickname, the charming yet authoritative ancestor. Iconic scenes, coughing up blood on white snow, or a final wave without turning back, were dissected frame by frame. On Weibo, Zhang Hai dominated the 2025 Most Beloved Character rankings, garnering over 1 million likes and winning without significant opposition. Japanese audiences praised the tight plot and layered characters. Chinese fans went further, calling it a cultural export worthy of being served at a state banquet. Too much? Perhaps, but there is a sense of genuine pride. What makes it even more interesting is the extreme contrast between the actor and his role. The calm, modern, and gentle Xiao Zhan in the WoW promotional video feels so far removed from the politically slick and morally conflicted Zhang Hai. It is this contrast that reinforces his reputation as an actor with mature, transformative abilities. No wonder the hashtag Xiao Zhan, the authoritative and charming ancestor of Zhang Hai, became a widespread trend, not just praise, but collective recognition. Looking back, the journey of Legend of the Tibetan Sea almost resembles a case study in global communication strategy. It premiered domestically in May 2025 and led all metrics. November saw its full launch in South Korea via Watcha, with the media praising Xiao Zhan's explosive acting power. December marked its early screening in Japan, quietly building anticipation. Finally, on January 8, 2026, its official broadcast on WoW completed an important chapter in its international journey. WoW's official description perhaps sums it up most honestly. A palace revenge drama that balances grandeur with tranquility, led by a globally recognized Chinese actor. Looking at this trajectory, it's hard not to reflect. How many actors today can carry not just a production, but a cross-border cultural conversation? How many dramas can feel so rooted, yet remain universal? And perhaps most importantly, what does all this mean for the future of Asian storytelling on the world stage? If Legend of the Tibetan Sea teaches one thing, it is simple yet powerful. Quiet confidence can go a long way. It doesn't shout. It doesn't beg for attention. It simply stands, and the world turns to look. Do you think Xiao Zhan's global influence has reached a new peak, or is this just the beginning of a bigger wave?